Hello, nice that you come back to see the second part of how we make a beautiful flat center star. Remember, we have 8 points and we have to turn it into one beautiful star. I will show you what we want and how we want it. This is what we want, a beautiful flat star, crisp in the center and beautiful seams pressed open. And again, but how do we do that? Well, we already make 4 quarters. Now we're going to make 2 halves. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 will stitch together, and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. And remember, just when we make the 4 quarters, the lowest number always goes on top. So number 1, 2 goes on top of number 3, 4. The next step, we will base the center. And if we base the center, you can open the point again and you can check it. If this is perfect and nice, then we can go on. If it's not nice, the only thing you have to do, take the threads out and you can start all over again. Shall we give it a try? I have my little piece of newsprint sheet. I will place it underneath, but the first thing what I will do is try to match the centers, because if this match in the center seam, you probably will end with a beautiful, nice, crisp center. So let's give it a try. And with the luck I have today, it probably won't work. No, I'm kidding. Most of the time, if you do this, it will work. Again, you place them really exactly on top of each other. There is your little piece of paper. Place it on top of each other. Check again the point. If it's still beautiful and crisp in the center, you can see it here. Okay. The stitch length I have is a 2.5. I'm not doing a back stitch. It is just a regular stitch for me, just to secure the center. And now you can see she is beautiful and sharp, and I can go on. I line them up. I go back to my machine and I do the same what I have done with all the other star points. I place them on top of each other. My little tiny back stitch. And halfway I will stop, cut the thread, I turn the piece, and I will check my points if they're still perfect and really on top of each other. Again, if this is the result, it's better to stop and do it again, because this is not what we want to see. We like to have a point that ends up like that instead of this. So let's see. Okay. Remember from the previous chapter, just 4 or 5 stitches, more than enough, just to secure the points. Are you happy with the results? Would you leave it? I'm not happy with it. So what I do, I go to the other side, and the only thing I have to do is take this out. And again, let's see if I can make it a little bit better. They match. Yes, now she's much better. And again, place them really exactly on top of each other. We take the paper out. Don't worry for all the thread, we will cut it. We have a perfect center. We have nice sharp points. And now we can finger press the seam open, just to prepare the seam before we press her. Don't worry for the threads. this is what we do with the two halves. We do this one as well, and then I come back and I show you how we make a beautiful Santa star and how we will finish her. Thank you very much.